So perpendicular, like I just said, perpendicular is when something is at 90 degrees, okay? So two lines, 90 degrees to each other. Parallel, indicated by what symbol? Okay, so two lines are parallel when they are 0 degrees to each other. They are next to each other, like a train track. They never touch. A parallel and perpendicular is so important. Many applications. If our railway tracks are not parallel, what's going to happen? People will die. If our roof truss is not perpendicular, what will happen? The roof will collapse. It's all about the gradient. A y-intercept we don't care about. So here we go. Are you ready? This is the main part of the lesson that you need to write down. What letter do we use for gradient? M. Okay, so this is equation 1, right? So M1 is what? 2. This is equation 2. So M2 equals 2. If M1 equals M2, what happens? They are parallel. Well done. So what are the gradients in these two? In the first one, it's 1/4. Yes, well done, whoever said that. And the next one is -4. So to figure out if they're perpendicular, are you ready? We multiply them together. When we multiply them together, if they equal -1, they are perpendicular. If the gradients are a negative reciprocal, y equals -2x, y equals 1/2 x. Do you see how they're the negative reciprocal of each other? The number in front of x is the negative reciprocal. Do you see that? So you simply sub it into this equation. If it equals -1, they are perpendicular. So those are the 4 steps. Equation 1, what is the gradient?
1/3.
Equation 2, what is the gradient?
1/3.
Can we see it from here?
Yes.
No, we have to rearrange. We need to get y by itself. So we need to divide everything by y. So 3y divided by 3 is y. X divided by 3 is x over 3. And then we have 5 over 3. What's the number in front of the x? 1/3. So x over 3 equals 1/3 x. Therefore, M2 equals 1/3. Therefore, M1 equals M2. Therefore, parallel.
Exact same, and then just put the other values and solve the y-intercept.
Perfect. So if it's parallel, the M value is -1, yes?
Yes.
So we know the gradient. So we can put it as this, but do we know the C? So we just leave it as C. Okay? Remember, this is called the general form. Do you remember this one? Yeah? I know the m value. Now how can I find the c? I use this point to fill it in. So y equals 3, x equals 2. Does that make sense? Negative x, somebody, plus 5.